Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Vanzant, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon. You're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning, technical difficulty.
Wake your ass up.
You on the official Man Cave Morning Show.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Wrap that up. Ooh, these tech demons are in here.
I see you, devil. They gonna stop us.
Oh, they know it's gonna be an interesting show today.
Yeah, we gonna bring some truth.
Oh yeah. First and foremost, shout out to my partner, to my right, the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. You call him what? Deacon Boo Boo.
We'll take it for the children of time forever.
Deacon Boo Boo. Alright? And I am just humbly Storm Norman General. Salute to you all.
Coquito.
Peace and blessings. We're going to talk about a lot today. We got a lot to talk about today. Trust and believe. Shout out to everybody first and foremost that's watching us live right now on YouTube.
Bang.
Shout out to everyone that's watching us live right now on Twitter,
Bang.
Periscope.
Bang.
Salute to everyone watching us live right now on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
Bang, bang.
Shout out to everyone that's listening to us live on what? The TuneIn app.
It is free.
Download it. iPhone, Android, tablet, whatever you got. Of course, you know Android is the best. Galaxy rocks. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, man.
Yes, you know this.
I'm clapping it up.
You know this, man.
No doubt. But first and foremost, shout out to everybody on the check-in. Denise Sparrow, D Sands,
what up?
Phyllis Woodbury, everybody that's
what
trickling in on the Man Cave Morning Show.
It's the Man
If you having any type of problems, please go to YouTube, BKS1 Radio TV. If Facebook is giving you any type of problems, you're not going to have no problems on Twitter, Periscope, the mother site, anywhere else. But Facebook, y'all know Facebook is funky acting. It's funky acting, man.
It's the man trying to keep us down.
Mark Zuckerberg don't want us to get all this out.
Speak the truth, bam.
Anyway, clap it up for Mark Zuckerberg.
Yo, respect, Mark. Respect.
Yeah. So as y'all trickle in, first and foremost, let us give you the phone number. It's 646-233-1302. So if you want to call in and just do what you do, just feel free to call in and rock out with us, all right?
All right.
Yeah, so you already know what it is, man. You already know what it is. Now, let's get this thing on and popping. The topic of the day that we're discussing, and please go to YouTube if you have any problems with Facebook. The topic of the day is, did I even put the topic of the day? Yes, I did. Signs you haven't grown up yet.
Is that right?
Signs you haven't grown up yet. Yes. Mm-hmm. Please just go over to YouTube. If you're having problems, let me make sure I put that link in there for y'all again. Facebook is funky style.
It's a YouTube type of day today.
No doubt. And I see y'all coming over there. I see P. Woodbury coming over to YouTube. And
Phyllis,
I see a lot
what
of
up?
No doubt. Loyal. Oh, my God. Love her, man. What you want for Christmas, Phyllis? Anyway.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Drinks
so
on
now,
us, baby.
First story of the day, man. You know, there's always some interesting ones when it comes to us. Here is our first story. Let me get the pick. We're going to start with Nicki and then build up.
Okay.
So Nicki Minaj actually is suing the Daily Mail. She's suing the Daily Mail. All right, Nicki Minaj threatens to sue Daily Mail TV anchor after he stated this isn't the first time Nicki has supported a sex offender.
Queen rapper Nicki Minaj was not too happy after Daily Mail TV anchor Jesse Palmer discussed her love life and likened it to whether or not she supported her brother in his child sex assault case. On Tuesday, Nicki threatened Palmer on Instagram saying, "You better have a good lawyer. You just lied on me on national TV and now you're being sued. You better be able to back up what you just said with facts." The Instagram post has everyone wondering what Palmer said that pissed the rapper off, especially after continuing her rant on Twitter. She tweeted, "You going to jail." Okay. Okay. All right.
Hold up. You know, there's more. There's more. You going to jail and that Barb's will be receiving more money for their tuition
once she is done with him.
Well, at least she's going to give it up to the Barb's.
Okay.
For tuition for college. That's nice. Can we clap it up for Nicki Minaj, man?
Putting black folks to college?
Come on.
That's clap worthy, sir.
Yeah, no hate. No hate on Nicki.
I mean, you know, she has lawyers at her disposal. You're going to get sued, sir. You heard it right here first.
No doubt. And if we're trying to get the video of ourselves, but you can hear our voice. But there's a lot of technical issues up in this piece today.
What's up with these gremlins, man?
All right.
All right. And we're back.
Yeah. So here's how I look at that, bro. You got to be careful when you're on these airways. That's why you always got to use words like allegedly and according to this source and whatever like that when you say things about people.
Okay.
And Nicki's in a position, and she got enough money where she can drag your behind through the court system, bro. And dude ain't there yet. Dude at the Daily Mail, I see it's getting popular. I watch it sometimes on Channel 11, whatever. He's an anchor on there. He states a lot of things that he thinks he knows about the culture, and she might just call you on your bluff, bro. So you got to watch what comes out your mouth. So we do know that Nicki has a brother that had the sexual charges or whatever. And for him to even say that, was it necessary? No, he could have just addressed her current situation. I get it. You know, you trying to do the TMZ thing, you trying to bring the gossip, but you got to watch what you say.
Man, when you start using words like sex offender and pedophilia and start throwing those type of accusations at celebrities, you better be prepared. I mean, if you think that you're going to get your 15 minutes of fame by being sensational with that type of negativity, lawyer up, son, because Nicki got the bread and she's coming after you. Like, I think that it's geared and designed for him to get more hits, for him to get more popularity.
Right.
But like you said, man, you got to be responsible for what you say. I think his intention was to get popularity, not to spread love. So he about to get clapped back. What can I tell you, son?
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out again to everybody. If you're having problems on FB and if they shut you out or whatever, just go to YouTube and matter of fact, share it out and let people know to go to YouTube. Give people the link and everything. If you're used to watching us on Facebook, if you're on Twitter and Periscope, you're good. Anywhere else, you're good. It's just Facebook, man. Facebook is bugging today.
All right.
All right. So our next story. So now Trump got it off. He sued. He clapped back. He sued Stormy Daniels. So now a judge is ordering Stormy to ante up. Stormy Daniels to pay off Donald Trump over $293,000 attorney fees in defamation case.
Adult film star Stormy Daniels will have to pay the majority of Donald Trump's legal bills in their defamation case. It looks like the legal battle between Trump and his former lover, Daniels, is somewhat coming to an end. According to NBC News, a federal judge ordered Daniels to cough up a whopping $293,000 to cover Trump's legal fees in connection with her failed defamation lawsuit against him. The judge did not award the full amount that was requested besides the penalty of $1,000 originally. It was almost $300,000 in legal fees. Yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, okay. Crazy. Well, look, hey, man. I feel bad in this situation.
Why is that?
I do feel bad because Trump is winning. He's winning. He's getting what he wants. He's clapping back after somebody says something about him. Where she went wrong, though, is signing a non-disclosure and then coming out with it.
I think that he's winning the battle, but he's not winning the war. I will be shocked if he gets through next year without being impeached. Like the wolves are circling. He's in a lot of legal trouble.
Think they're gonna get him?
I really do. Now, you can move to impeach him, but they may vote not to. But he is in a whole lot more trouble than some porn star that he allegedly has sex with. I just think that there's a pattern of him attacking people that really can fight back.
Right.
Women and minorities and stuff like that. But you got to fight with the federal government on your hands, brother. There's a lot of legal issues that are looming on the horizon for him, and I think it's smoke and mirrors for him to put out these type of stories to say that he's winning because he's about to lose big time. His karma's coming back to him. What can I tell you?
No doubt. Let's clap that up.
What up, Stormy?
No doubt. It's crazy right now. Next story. Jeez.
Where you going next? Hold on.
How many times do I got to tell you boys, real gangsters don't make music? All right? Real gangsters don't make music. All right. Self-incriminating rap video results in 20, not 1, not 2, but 20 gun charges.
I'm sorry. 20 highly intelligent and gifted men incriminated themselves in their own rap video that generated an astonishing 2 million views online, resulting in them being hit with gun charges. In addition to their already outstanding charges, some had, according to the reports, while the video was actually being shot by bystanders, called police on the young rappers. The police arrived immediately and arrested members from the video. Some members allegedly fled the scene. Once the video finally came out 2 months later, the police watched it back and were able to identify multiple illegal guns being brandished in the rap video, resulting in additional gun charges.
No doubt. All right. So, here's what.
Where's my you big dummy? Where's my I can't
Man,
you big dummy?
Oh,
dumbasses.
Wait, here we go.
Dummy. You big dummy.
Let it rock.
You big dummy. You big dummy.
Yes.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
Yep.
You big dummy. See what you
Ball
did?
20.
Oh,
You are. No.
big
I
dummy.
need to listen. Yes.
Oh, no, you big dummy. You dummy. Oh, no, you big dummy.
All right. Here's the clip.
Dumbasses.
I'm going to run the clip for you. I got a clip.
Dumbasses. Oh, my God.
Shame on you, witches, warlocks. You're going to burn and burn.
That ain't the clip.
Yo, oh, my God. Hold on.
The clip.
Here we go.
Released online, and it was a hit. It's gotten about 2 million views so far on YouTube. But it's also the tool police use to track down and identify everyone in the video who was holding a weapon. 20 have been charged with illegal possession of weapons, including rapper NFL Cartel Bo, also known as Warren Brown, a convicted felon. Brown was charged with illegally possessing 2 assault rifles and with threatening a police officer on the way to jail. He was released on bond and ordered to wear an ankle monitor, but police say he cut it off and disappeared. He's still on the run, along with 8 other suspects identified from the video, 4 of them on probation or parole, and 1, aspiring rapper Kenyon Tennessee, shown holding a child, is dead. Before he could be charged, Tennessee was killed last month, along with another man outside a West Side nightclub. And police say some of them were already wanted for questioning in connection with other unrelated. The video was released online, and it was a hit. It's gotten about 2 million views so far on YouTube. But it's also the tool police use to track down an...
Yo, man, look, listen. I get it. Y'all want to be hard. You know, y'all tough, man. Y'all tough. I ain't messing with none of y'all. Y'all tough. I get it. But when you decide to get into entertainment and make music and be a recording artist and be a rapper, whatever, you are leaving that behind if you really about your craft, right? So we still want to show that we tough. We still want to brandish a gun in the video. We still want to be showing drugs and dope in the video. We still want to be doing illegal stuff in the video to say, now I'm still about it, I'm still down, and all of that. Look where that gets your ass. And that's all I'm saying. Look where that gets you. You cannot be both. You're either a gangster or a recording artist. Choose. And the old thing, what's that old thing even about gangsters? Real bad boys moving what?
Silence.
In silence. That's not silence, son. It's not silent. You're broadcasting to the world that you got guns and you're doing illegal activity. It don't belong on social media. It don't belong in your videos. If you really bout that life, no one should even know, right? So again, man, pick and choose. What do you want to do?
So let me get this straight. You are a convicted felon. You have an ankle bracelet on. You cut off the ankle bracelet and you brandish an illegal firearm, probably on probation, and it's probably means that you can't have firearms. And you get 20 other criminals around you to brandish said weapons. Then you put them out and broadcast them. And then you run away. And I'm supposed to retire the N-word. Ninja, please. Listen. Just because you're black don't mean I gotta rock with you.
Right.
Apparently you're institutionalized and your dumb ass is going back to jail. If you don't know by now not to commit criminal activity online, you should be buried underneath the jail. There is absolutely no... Okay, these children are bereft of any thought, any critical thinking. This is not the man, it's you. Jesus said, the poor you have with you always. Dawood says, and niggas too.
So, here's my thing, bro. All right.
That's just dumb, man. It's a dumb ninja, bro. I'll tell you.
I just can't believe it. Like, they can use an actual music video now to lock your ass up and give you charges.
What? Sir, is that you? Do you know we can see you? Is that you, felon? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Like, what? I mean, talk to me, General. Talk to me, man. You got your ears to the street. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I'm a civilian, right? I'm a civilian. And I'm going to be a civilian. You snitching on yourself? Ain't that against your code? You dummy, you dumbass. Like, I mean, listen. You can be young, right? And you could be a criminal. If you are a criminal, then law enforcement is going to use the technology. I can't even say that. It's like lock me up, lock me up.
Yo, they got all of them. Like, they
Why
picked
wouldn't
up
they
all
though?
of them.
What? I mean, General. It's they're gift wrapping themselves. Listen. They want to go back to jail. You know I mean, there's absolutely no excuse. You know, I got to bang on this stupidity like I bang against white supremacy.
Right.
Some of us need to be culled from the herd. Some of us need to be voted off the island. It is what it is. That's not black masculinity. That is black stupidity.
Yeah.
You deserve you're doing it to yourself, and I don't co-sign it. So sorry.
Yeah, no doubt.
Man, these young children, man. Yo, you need a hug. You need a father. Come to the station. I'll father your dumb ass. I'm not even being sarcastic now. You need a father? Look at the show. Come to us. Knock on the door. If not, keep going to jail. You dumbass. They probably got kids too.
Man, look.
They probably got babies. Probably misguiding the babies too. I'm sorry, man. I sound like a Republican.
Here's a story
Jesus
that really
Christ.
bothered me too. Very sad when we heard it. So 9-year-old Alabama black girl hangs herself after being a victim of racist bullying. 9 years old, hangs herself after being a victim of racist bullying.
A 9-year-old straight A student from Alabama, Mackenzie Adams, has unfortunately hung herself after being the victim of racist bullying for years. The incident that sent Mackenzie over the edge for the final time is where she was riding to school with a family friend who was white. According to the mother, one student told her, "Why are you riding with white people? You're black. You're ugly. You black bitch. You should just die." This was the second school where Mackenzie was facing racial bullying. Mackenzie's mother moved her out of the first school for the same reason, after her daughter told her everything that was going on.
All right, now I'm gonna run the news clip.
A 9-year-old girl in West Alabama took her own life, and her mother says she was the victim of racist bullying. Mola Lengi reports.
9-year-old Mackenzie Adams was a fourth grader with a bright future.
That was my angel. You know, she was a straight A student, very smart.
But her mother says she rode to school with a family friend who was white, and that a group of her classmates taunted her with racist comments.
Things you wouldn't think a 9-year-old should know. And before my baby to tell me some of the things that they had, said to her, I was just like, where are they learning this from?
Mackenzie's grandmother found her in their home last week. She had hanged herself.
Just seeing my baby laying there, not being able to say nothing to me.
Spoke to 9 administrators and teachers at the school, and all said they had no knowledge of Mackenzie being bullied.
A 9-year-old girl in West Alabama took her own life, and her mother says she was the victim.
When I saw this, I was upset. I got immediately angry, and mainly over the comments that the people that were the white people, white kids that was riding with her said to her. You know, you black bitch, you're ugly. Why are you riding with white people? This, that, whatever. Basically taunting her, right? So, from me and you, we'd have been strong enough to handle that situation, and we would have clapped back. We probably would have been fighting. We probably would have got locked up, right? This is a 9-year-old girl, probably that just wanted friends. She's tired. She just wanted people to like her. She wanted to be loved. She wanted to feel some love, from somebody else outside her family. And she couldn't take the stress. She couldn't handle it. She took her own life. All right. So, do we blame her? Do we blame her for doing what she did? Or is there others to blame? Even besides the kids that was taunting her.
Okay. Thoughts and prayers to the family. God grant you a peace that passes all understanding. There are a lot of people to blame. The adults in her life have completely failed her. And to those racist, vitriolic people, the blood is on your hands, and you will certainly reap what you sow. To the adults that allowed that behavior, there is a beautiful angel that's no longer here because of your negligence, because your ignorance, and because of your cowardice. That's what you are. You're going to get what's coming to you. Personally, I hope you burn in hell, because no child, black or white, should have to suffer that type of indignity. No one. Now I need to speak to us now. To all of you cowards and coons and stepping fetches out there that says things like racism does not exist, that says things like you're over exaggerating or here you go again, right? There is a unique pressure and a unique stress that we face because of racism in this country. By us not acknowledging it, we give aid and comfort to the enemy. Let me tell you something, General. As a black person, we got to be strong. And another one of our children another one of our children. My bad, the news cycle about to start again, and there'll be another one. Another one of our children is now gone. Because of what? So, in conclusion, let me tell you something. I'm going to continue to speak out against racism and injustice. I'm going to continue to confront cowardice and cowards and punks and stepping fetchits and racist and sick-minded people. You know, I'm going to continue to keep, I don't know what else to do but keep on fighting. You know, my heart goes out to that young lady. It's beyond belief.
To the family too.
To the family, to the family, to the young lady, to that mother. You know, I got me, bruh. I mean, a young, General, was I bullied? Were you bullied? Of course you were. I know I definitely was. So I definitely try to instill in my children principles and strength to fight, because no matter whatever anyone's going through within the sound of your voice, my voice, it's not worth taking your own life. But the thing is, at a 9-year-old, she wasn't responsible for that. She didn't have the reason in her mind to be responsible. You want to talk about who is responsible for it? All of us are,
right?
As adults in the community, it's I don't know, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Very sad when I heard that. Jeez, this next one.
Yeah, there's no racism. All right, Coombs.
Talk about fanatical religious people at their highest point.
Thank you for lightening the mood, sir. Thank you for lightening the mood.
So I saw this story, and before I run the clip, we're gonna read the story to y'all.
Okay.
And again, if you're listening to the sound of our voice, and you usually watch us on Facebook, there's other platforms you could watch us on. If you're on Twitter, if you got Twitter, you can go to @BKS1 Radio ENT. So just go to BKS1 Radio ENT on Twitter.
BKS1 Radio ENT.
You can watch us on Twitter and Periscope with that. BKS1 Radio ENT.
BKS1 Radio ENT.
You can also go to the mother site, WBKS1.com.
WBKS1.com.
But you can watch us right on BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube as well, and check out the whole show with no problems. Facebook is just on its ish.
BKS1 Radio on YouTube.
If you just want to listen because you at work and you can't watch, but you want to listen,
just turn us down and laugh.
Just go to the TuneIn app, or just go to the TuneIn app.
You know your boss is on your goddamn nerves.
Yeah, download it.
We're there for you.
Put the little thing in your ear, and you can just listen to us.
Keep rocking out. That's right.
All right. So many other platforms.
Bang
you
on
can
the
check us
beast.
out
Bang on the beast.
All right. So now this other joker right here. Okay, let's read this joint.
Shame on you, witches, warlocks. You're going to burn in hell unless you obey Jesus. Repent of your sin. Repent of your sodomy. Repent of your crime. Repent of your whoredom. Shame. The Bible says witches should be put to death. The government should execute mediums, spirits, and witches. Josiah was the greatest king who ever lived, and he killed the sodomites, and he killed the witches. That's in the Old Testament. Jesus Christ the same. Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. Shame on you for selling pharmakeia, selling witchcraft potions. You're going to hell. You're all about the money. You're all about the money, honey. Shame on you, you warlock. What are you looking at? Close your window. I'm not talking to women right now. I'm talking to this man. Women are not yet permitted to speak in my church service. You need Jesus. Shame on you, witches, warlocks. You're going to burn in hell unless you obey Jesus, repent of your sin.
Don't you laugh, you warlock. Don't you laugh, warlock. Yo. Come on, bruh. That's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. I'm just saying. Demetria, what's good? P, what Sandy said, going back to the video, the rap video, Sandy said they really use real weapons in the video. How dumb can we be? Yeah, exactly. Phyllis said idiots. Now going on with this dude, so sad, only 9 years old. Back to the little girl, so sad, only 9 years old. Prayers for the family. Yeah, true indeed. Prayers for the family. Very sad story. But going back to this dude, man, about just religion. There's a difference between faith and religion.
Oh my God.
So like your faith, what you practice is Buddhism. I practice Christianity or whatever. So this is when it gets fanatical. You could be a fanatic in any type of faith that you practice. In Buddhism and in Islam and Christianity, you can be. People are just fanatical, and this is to me is one case of somebody just being extra fanatical.
And I quote. Pray for those that despitefully use you. Love your enemies. And the fruits of the Spirit, these are your scriptures, Christians, are love, joy, temperament, kindness, long-suffering. Tell me, what did you display there, and how dare you say that you represent Christ? You are a whitewashed sepulcher, white on the outside, dead on the inside. You are of your father, the devil. You belong to the synagogue of Satan. That is what the Savior thinks about you. Now that I'm off the Christendom thing, let me go into my Buddhist bag, which I now am. I'm a Buddhist. I'm going to chant for that person. I think that person is unhappy, okay? And I'm going to chant for that person's happiness. Now watch this. You want to talk about who's going to kill and who's going to damn and who's going to sentence who to hell? I guess I'm lucky since I ain't Christian no more. I don't want to attack no more, brother. I'm on my Nam Yoho Renge Kyo, but that type of judgment, that type of vitriol, that type of hatred clouds the vision and prevents you making a correct decision. He's a Looney Tune. He's a Looney Tune, and he needs to be voted off the island. All righty then. Damn your soul to hell. You witch, you warlock, and God hates faggots, and you're going to hell, and I'm the way, and no one this and this and that and this. Come on, fam.
Watch that F word, bro.
Come on, fam. Listen. You know what, man?
I ain't trying to get clipped up.
Check this out. I got you. Check this out, man.
Don't Kevin Hart the show.
Stop. Context. You're known by the fruits that you bear, okay? You hateful, vengeful, disgusting little mind and little man, right? You are known by the fruits that you bear. And one time, Jesus cursed a fig tree. He cursed it, and it withered on the vine. So you are cursed, sir. Dumbass. Oh my God! Enough with these lunatics.
I'm sorry. Are you finished,
yeah,
Warlock?
I'm finished. Yeah. Boogity.
Yo, that's gonna be my new thing. Instead of be like, you stupid N-word, I'm gonna be like, you dumbass Warlock. That's the new thing now. When we want to go off on people, let's either call them a warlock or a witch.
Warlock or a witch.
A warlock or a witch.
I have been called worse.
You stupid warlock. All right. Moving on.
Why you do it to me, Jimmy? Moving on,
so, you know, I really don't report stories like, these rap stories and these beefs and whatever like that. Oh,
God. Let's get into this,
or
brother.
stuff that happened in the streets. But here's my thing, even before I show y'all the clip. Right? So a lot of times we wonder why that, and look, we're going to talk about us for a minute. Can we be honest about us?
Please do, bro. Break it down.
Why people
don't want before the show.
Why people don't want us at certain establishments or whatever. And, when they see us coming in groups,
want us there either.
When they see us coming in groups, whatever, they're like, "Oh my God, here they come," or whatever. And, you know, and again, we got a right to go and do anything we want and, you know, go anywhere we please. But at some point, we got to take some accountability that a lot of us don't know how to act. And especially the younger generation of us don't know how to act. And again, so if you at a posh setting, just say you at a very swanky club or a very swanky restaurant, whatever, right? And, you know, you should be acting accordingly and show some type of decorum, all of that. Here you go, club, Miami. Y'all heard of Live in Miami? It's very posh, swanky, whatever. Here's what happened. I'm gonna run the clip, and also y'all know the artist Tory Lanez. He's involved with this, the whole nine. Let's watch the clip, and then we're gonna talk about it more because there's more to the story. Here we go. I even got Tory explaining a little bit about what happened.
Explains all right.
Yeah, all right. So here go the clip. Can't take y'all nowhere. That's one clip. Again, they're at Club Live, Miami. Very nice club. Posh, you know, exclusive type club, whatever. And one, if those people start saying, you know, we have the right to be selective of who we want in our club, next time around they put up a new policy and we start getting excluded from this, and they change dress codes and this and enforce this and whatever, we ain't got nobody to blame but ourselves. So again, you see the behavior, right? You see the brother, no shirt on, ass crack showing. Chicks and took off their heels, whatever, bare feet all over the place.
That's what I look like with no shirt on. That's why I keep it on.
All right. Yo, man, I'm just saying we got to do better. So here go Tory Lanez. He's a rapper.
Here's his explanation.
Dumbass. And again, parental advisory.
Yeah, it's an R-rated show today.
Suggested.
All right.
Here we go.
Came out the fucking place. A bunch of niggas start fucking fighting around my car and shit. So I'm in the fucking car, and all of a sudden niggas banging on my fucking door. Boom, boom, boom. Because I guess they tuggling and wrestling and shit. So I get out my car, and these niggas just no disregard. Niggas fighting on my shit. And now I'm just tight. And now I'm just trying to push niggas the fuck off my car. I opened up my car door. Now I'm not gonna lie. In my side door, I had my weapon. I had my, you know what I'm saying? I had my eye on me. But at the end of the day, my shit is licensed. I open the door, and I guess somebody see the thing. So some nigga go, yo, he got a gun in the fucking car. I'm on the ground all of a sudden, my face on the pavement. You know what I mean? Girls looking at me and all kind of shit. I'm like, shorty, I can't believe my pretty face is down here either. Yeah, I'm looking at the officer like, I came out the fucking place. A bunch of niggas start fucking fighting around my car and shit. So
all right. Damn it, man. Yo, we gotta do better.
Okay.
We gotta do better. Again, perception is everything. This is how, when people start saying, oh, you're a bunch of savages. We don't want you here. We this, and that. They ain't talking about me.
They ain't talking about me either. So here's my thing. If you are a police officer on duty outside of the very white, very swanky club. And there's a group of African Americans with their shirts off. And there was some sisters with their shirts off as well. And shoes also. And the car door opens. And someone says, gun. You're the officer now. You're the officer. And you see a bunch of young hooligans rolling around on the ground, and someone says gun. What do you think is going to pop through your head as let's say we were the officer? What do we think was going to happen? And the fact that they subdued him and put him in handcuffs, thank God they didn't put a bullet in their head when someone said, hey, gun, and this is this and that's and third. All right, so real talk. Me and General had this long conversation, right? Since I remember that I wasn't always old and 50. Now, I said, General, when you was outside a club, what's the name of the club?
Rendezvous. Yeah, Rendezvous.
Right.
Rendezvous.
When you were outside of Rendezvous, and I was outside of Club America 30 years ago, and shots were fired, and people were running and tussling, and people were cussing and fussing and stuff like that. Can we deny we did that? No. So I'm thinking, and General said, he said, hey, woo, this is what you forgot. That both of those establishments were what?
Black owned.
African American owned. They were not white people owned. They were African American owned. Here's the other thing that General said, and I'm going to let General break it down. He said, unfortunately, black folks are used to black people acting in such a
So
that's what he said, and he's telling the truth.
We have been desensitized to our own ignorance. And this is real talk, man. We've been desensitized to our own ignorance, man. Like, we so used to it, or how many times you on a train, right? Let's keep it 100. We're going to have some real talk today, right? We're on the train. We chilling. We just going home on the train, and there's some other brothers loud in the back, some sisters
you already
loud
know
in the back.
What it is.
On the phone. Hey,
you already know what's going to happen.
Oh, nah, because that nigga, this is such, and I ain't messing with that nigga.
You already know.
No. Meanwhile, there's other elderly people on the train, is whatever. Now listen, my Caucasian brethren, y'all don't get a pass either, because y'all wild out too. You drink, you come from your devil's game, you act up,
and tear shit up too.
Yeah, and tear it up. But I'm talking about us.
Yeah, but we ain't talking about white people.
We're gonna
talk about white people.
Accountability for ourselves.
Yeah, we talking about black people today.
Exactly.
Bashing ourselves.
So I see this, and I'm like, yo.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I just won't say nothing. I put my head down, or I just go to sleep or whatever. And then sometimes I'll just shake my damn head, because, again, I'm desensitized to our own ignorance. So when I hear certain things, or I'm walking home to my house from the station, and cats run out and start fighting right next to me at the corner and whatever, like, oh, and I see the parents coming down and all of this.
Let me pee on myself.
Yo, I walk right past them. I be like, and I keep it going, because I'm used to the ignorance. And it's sad that you got to get used to ignorance. It's sad that, you got to be desensitized to something that, shouldn't be going on in the first place. I'm just, like I said, man,
okay.
If you look at that scene, this is a beautiful club. I know the club in Miami, right? It's a beautiful spot. And you see how they got the what you call them, the people that park the cars and everything.
Go ahead.
And
they got valet parking, and velvet rope,
and the velvet rope, all that
money and white women. That's right.
We come up in there looking any old type of way.
Yes.
Right? Males and females.
Let me take my shirt off.
Males and females.
Let me take my stiletto off and throw it at somebody.
Something happens, and I bet you whatever it was over wasn't even that deep. I don't even know what it was over, but I bet you it wasn't even that deep to disrupt that whole place. Again, if they change their guidelines and their rules, right, to exclude us.
You ready to protest?
Come on. And we've seen that in situations with golf clubs. We've seen that situation with country clubs, whatever like that.
Or the restaurant that P manages.
Yeah.
The black manager, my friend Smooth P.
Who do we got to blame? We got nobody to blame but who? Let's read some comments. Shout out to Demetria. She said, got to do better is an understatement. I'm sorry. God's Transformers movement. I love that. Who is that? Who's God's Transformers movement? Yeah, thank God they didn't shoot him. then we own businesses and we shouldn't allow certain things allowed. That's bad for business. And deframe to the own property. Okay. Now I'm feeling you on that. Oh, that's Victor. Shout out to Vic. Nah, bro, I feel you.
That's Victor?
Yeah, I feel you. We got a caller from the unknown number. We don't take calls from an unknown number, so unblock your number and then we'll take your call.
Dig it.
No unknown
It's
numbers.
a serious conversation.
Yeah, serious conversation.
For the okey-doke today.
Yeah. So, you know, and this is the problem I have with this, man. If you look at the foolishness. I'm gonna run it again. Look at the foolishness.
Childishness. What do I mean? Back in 91, when I stepped out of the door of the beat up LTD, not a Rolls Royce, but an 86 LTD with rims on it because they spinning, I thought like I was invincible. I felt invincible. Imagine how narcissistic I would have been if that beat up hoopty was a Rolls Royce. So I get the bravado and the macho and all of the stuff as black men and whatever. That's one. Number two, we are in an entertainment business. Why do you think we constantly say when we throw things, grown and sexy, grown and sexy?
I stamp it in every post.
And sexy. Every single time we throw something down. Now, here's a conversation me and Jenna were having as well. First of all, we don't do young clubs. We did all of that before. But if we did, it's something in the air. Norm will look across the room and look at his clock, watch and say, I smell ninjas. Meaning, whenever a group of us get together that are young, there comes a time in the evening when the ninjas' wings come out and they start flapping. And the N-words start to circling. And Norm will look at me and I look at Norm and be like, time to close up shop. If this establishment said, not only are you barred, but people that look like you are barred, would they be wrong? Now, would I be on a radio station talking about racism? Listen, young people, I know you never like to listen. You have a greater responsibility to your people than what you are showing. You are putting us all back. You understand me? You are giving ammunition to your enemy. Now watch this. A person that gives aid and comfort to the enemy is a traitor. And I am saying on these airwaves today, a lot of these young rappers are traitors to their people because they give aid and comfort to their people with this type of behavior because the enemy uses it to exclude us from such things. Would they be wrong? Black people hate ninjas too. Listen to what I'm saying. I know you don't want to listen. But you should. Because guess what? You're not going to live to be my age to get to where me and Norm have got if you keep acting in such a way. Finally, whenever you give children too much, you give children too much access, you give children too much power, it's like giving an infant a 45. It's like your 5-year-old, right, putting them behind the wheel of a car. Let me tell you something, son. Let me tell you something, children. Just because you wear skinny jeans, got a penis, and got some money, it does not make you a man. You are a child. Now, you can either listen to your fathers, listen to your elders, or continue to be a traitor to your race. Right. You're going to learn today it's a goddamn shame.
All right, let's take this call. Caller from the 404. State your name where you're calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show. What's up?
You know it's a troublemaker.
What's up, troublemaker? What's good?
As I said, you have niggas and you have black people. Niggas is the one that bring aluminum foil and Tupperware to the cookout. Niggas bring sodas and cakes. You got these young kids that act like niggas. You know, you got grown people that act like black people, such as yourselves.
Yeah.
And I would like to say that's all I have to say.
No doubt. Kaz, hope to see you, brother.
See you Saturday.
This Saturday, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
I sent y'all my receipt.
Oh, okay, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to everybody. If I see people, thanks for calling in, Kaz. I see people on the FB. Just go over to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. We are live on YouTube today.
208.
Yes,
what up?
and other platforms, Twitter, Periscope. We live everywhere else except Facebook. So Facebook is acting up. That's why I decided to go live to let you know we are live on YouTube. You can watch us live, crispy and clear. Now, the phone lines are open too. You can call in 646-233-1302. You know you at the Man Cave Morning Show, BKS1 Radio. Now, just to go into it a little bit more deeper, man. It's funny that we have to have a conversation like this because I get approached all the time. They be like, Norm, can you help us? We want to do something in the city, like for the youth, a rap party or this, that, whatever. So I'm from the hip hop culture. I'm like, I'm down with it. But then when I find out it's all the trap and this, that, and that's cool, I'm still down with that music. But I always see the result of these type of functions. You know, the fighting. Then you get the smoking and the drug usage and all of this that's going on or whatever. So this is why these insurance company wants to charge like $3 million for you to hold an event at a venue. And they always ask this question: what type of event is it? You say an R&B event, cool, no problem. You say a jazz event, cool, no problem.
Grown and sexy.
We're gonna do a rap event. That's gonna be $5 million insurance,
right? And can you blame them?
Yeah, and this is why. This is why we got to start respecting our own things, and we have to start looking a certain type of way too. Again, perception is everything. So that you go into this posh club, right? Dress like a street lord or something. You know what I'm saying? Or a gang lord or whatever like that. Into this posh, beautiful club. You end up getting into this fight. The fight comes out into the street, in the club, or whatever. You got bouncers everywhere and people tripping over each other. Gunshots ring out or whatever like that. Nobody wants to go and enjoy themselves to something like that. And this is why when we do things, we keep it grown and sexy. We keep it grown and sexy, man. Let me tell you, 9 times out of 10, if you 30, I'll say 30. I'll even say 30. Or maybe 35. 35 and up, 30 and up, you're looking to just have a good time and enjoy yourself. This is why anything we do, we keep it grown and sexy. 1, you come and dress a certain type of way. 2, if we do include rap as a part of our open mics or whatever like that, we vet it first. We listen to it first. We make sure it's clean, something respectable or whatever, you know. And it's like, it's sad we got to do that. But because of what I just shown y'all, this is why we do certain things the way we do it.
All right, so Norm always asks, what's the solution? Here's my solution. I'm doing everything that I can to become my father. I'm definitely trying to make the transition from Dawood Deacon Wu to Mr. Jeffries. Let me tell you something. My father, who was a social worker, was out here in these streets. God bless the dead. Whenever my father arrived on the scene, respect was given. Even if a person was losing their mind and they had a gun and they had this and they had that, when my father arrived or my grandfather or my uncle arrived, the bull crap ceased. Why? Because the young person, the young hooligan had the respect. So I want to live my life in such a way that when people look at me, the word respect comes into their mind. I want to be a father and a man that my energy can come into the room and transform it from ignorance and stupidity into positivity. Right. Now, when my father came in the room when I was 20, high, drunk, dumb, stupid, still in his car, leaving rubbers on his back seat and taking the car and not putting gas back into it and crashing the car and lying and saying I didn't do it and taking money out of my daddy's wallet and telling my dad I was going to work but then going to the girl's house and then taking my dad's keys when he told me to go copy him so I could steal a car.
Right.
When I was doing all of that wrong that he told me not to do, brother, let me tell you, when my father came on the scene, that bullshit ceased. So I want to be the type of man that when I'm around young men and children, that I can have a fatherly image, that I can have the type of authority to bring this type of things to an end. What you're seeing are boys without fathers. That's all they are. They're children. I don't care how many guns, how much cursing you do. I don't care how much you don't like. Son, daddy is here. It's up to the OGs, and we're using this platform to send that fatherly energy.
Right.
They don't got no sense. But I didn't have sense either.
But see that's
I don't have sense either.
Listen. You can go anywhere. You can go to a place, whatever, and with the intent just to have fun. We're not saying don't have no fun or whatever, but there's a certain perception out there about us, right? So my thing is, let's keep it 100. If we don't want to be deemed as
perception
savages,
that was earned.
Yes, if we don't want to be deemed as savages, if we don't want to be deemed as, oh, I don't want them here in my establishment, if we don't want all this stigma put on us, we have to change the way we do things. You go out to a party, it's to what? Enjoy yourself. You go out to a function, it's to have a good time. You can go out to drink or whatever. You could drink and you could do all of that, dancing and kiki and all of that. But when you're coming out to these places to cause chaos, it makes it bad for all of us. For all of us. And then you wonder why people don't want to offer up certain venues to us. People don't want us in their. People don't want us nowhere in their circle. Because we go somewhere and we act like a fool and we tear shit up. And we wonder why people giving us the side eye. This is why. So if you're just joining us, we just showed a clip, and shout out to everybody. We just showed a clip of an event they had in Miami, a very posh, beautiful club, Club Live. And we got together and started acting like a fool and fighting and pants down and the underwear showing and all of that and wilding out in the streets. And these people are like, oh my God, what is going on? It's like, this has to stop. This has to stop. This is why I only do Grown and Sexy. BKS1 Radio, we only touch Grown and Sexy. All right?
If you want mature.
If you want something else, if you want something else, you got to.
Yeah, we're not children.
There's other stations that do the trap and
the ratchet
and no disrespect. And we even have a hip hop show on Wednesdays called Live in the Cypher. Check out that show. It's a whole different type of show. It caters to old school and the new school. We bridge the gap. All right, and maybe one day we will do a hip hop, just straight rap event or whatever like that. But no time soon. I love the Grown and Sexy. I love my when people come out and they come out looking nice and they just want to dance and they just want to drink and they just want to meet people and get their flirt on and eat some good food and talk about how good the music is and watch some performers get up there and do their thing. Whatever. That's the type of functions and events that we throw.
So I gotta ask a question. What's that baby's name? The rapper. What's his name? The guy that
Tory Lanez.
Okay, Tory Lanez. Why did you bring a gun into that neighborhood, into that community? It wasn't the hood. I'm asking a question. It was security there. It was shishi poo poo, etc. First of all, if you're in establishments where you need to bring a gun,
right,
don't go there. Son, boy, don't do that, boy. Number two, you didn't need the gun, but you chose to bring it anyway because you felt that it was some type of extension of your masculinity.
Right.
Perhaps, but not manhood. That's not what being a man is. You understand what I'm trying to say? I need these boys to be smarter. There was no reason to bring a gun. Now, watch this, children. Why is your shirt off? How come you took your shirt off? Took your shirt off to do what? And why was a young lady's shirt off? And how come her heels were off? And all of these type of things. Again, I want to be the type of adult when young people are around me, they should be ashamed to act in a certain fashion. I don't co-sign bullshit. So when I'm here and that man is there, they're going to feel the gravitas of the respect that they have for us. So if you're an adult, you have to ask yourself, do the young people around you feel comfortable doing that type of stuff? If they feel comfortable doing that type of stuff around you, then you got to check you, because all they're doing is emulating what. I'll tell you something, you're gonna emulate manhood today.
No doubt.
Bullshit.
No doubt. Let's clap that up. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Again, I put in the link. If you want to go to YouTube and watch us and see the full circumference of the show.
The breadth, the width, the circumference.
Yes. You can go to BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube or Twitter, Periscope, somewhere.
Dig it.
Yeah. So basically, we got the Facebook up to tell people where to go, and you know.
And that number is 646-233-1302.
You got me laughing. All right. So
you big dummy.
No doubt. So now,
y'all need a hug.
We're gonna get into the topic. So the topic today is signs you haven't grown up yet. How appropriate. How appropriate is this one?
I just saw some children.
And look, when I'm looking at the signs, I'm like, damn, is this me? Can y'all be honest with yourself? Honest with yourself and see if any of these signs are you. And then you may say, well, that's me, but it don't have nothing to do. It doesn't mean I haven't grown up yet. Let's be honest. Let's see what it is. Should we take this call?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take this call. Caller from the 208. State your name, where you're calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Show. What's up?
Hey guys, it's me, Jesse here from Idaho. I haven't talked to you in a while.
What up, Jesse?
Go ahead, Jesse. How's everything with you and your girl, man?
Well, I got a new girl. I went away on a vacation. I went over to Malaysia. I checked out the Mulu Caves. They're the biggest man caves in the world.
Jesse said the Mulu Caves.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive what to be in there. All I could think to myself was, imagine all the nudie posters you could put up in here.
Exactly, bro. Do me a favor. Hit me with that address to the cave you went to, because maybe I need to escape there sometime. Thanks for calling in, Jesse. Have a nice holiday,
baby.
man.
Love you, bro.
No doubt. All right. Crazy.
There's the good old boys.
Crazy. All right.
That's my man, Jesse.
So now we got to dove into this topic. Man.
All right.
Yes. Signs you haven't grown up yet. I want y'all to be completely honest with yourself and see, do any of these signs pertain to you or someone else you might know. All right. Let us know.
All right.
We know you at the Man Cave Show, BKS1 Radio.
All right.
Let's get it. So right now we are going to give you
5 signs you need to grow up. There comes a time where you have to get your shit together.
Yes. Yes. You can't say it any other way. So these are 5 signs you need to grow up. Let's see if you agree with these. Let's see if this is you. Let me see if it's me.
Yeah, it might be. It might be me too. That's right.
All right. Here we go. First sign you need to grow up. Here's the first sign you need to grow up. Shout out to DT, D Sands, everybody on the check-in. Here we go. First sign is
always playing the victim. Being unable to accept responsibility or handle constructive criticism is a major key in growing up. Sometimes, actually, a lot of the time, you are going to be wrong. Always acting like someone is out to get you as if you were incapable of making mistakes is arrogant and beyond immature. Once you've crossed over into reality, you will understand that not everything is perfect.
Yes.
Not everyone is a decent person.
True.
Something happens because people suck, and other times you suck.
Let's be honest. Yeah, always playing the victim. Okay, now that one, I escaped that one. But is that you? Being unable to accept responsibility or handle constructive criticism is a major key in growing up. There's some people, I'm gonna be honest with this one, that I know that every time you say something to them and you just saying something to them to help them. You ever try to talk to a person and like give them some advice or help or whatever, and they be like, I know. Yeah, I know.
Right.
I know, I understand all that. No, I know. Blah, 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 whatever. And then be like, and then they'll take your help as like you're insulting them, or you know, they just blow it out of proportion or whatever. I'm like, oh, I was just telling you this is a better way to do this, and maybe you may want to try this and blah blah blah. Yeah. I know. All right, and then always playing the daggone victim all the time. You know, well, It was their fault that this didn't go right or whatever and blah, 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 blah. It was their fault that the house blew up. I just made a mistake and left the gas on. But it was their fault the house blew up. I just made a mistake and left the gas on. Those type of people never take accountability for the ish they do. You left the gas on. The house blew up. Whose fault is that? You can't even point the blame at somebody that walked past and lit the match.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yes.
Because they didn't know the gas was on, bro.
I knock on wood, was once that type of person. And I thank goodness every day that I've made a decision not to be. You know, that type of thinking comes out of arrogance and self-obsession. And self-obsession is what leads to suffering. The reason that you suffer is because you obsess over yourself and you're unable to see your weaknesses and your flaws. The person that taught me that lesson was my daughter. When I was crying and woe is me. You're not a victim, Dad.
Right.
And she shut the door, kadoosh, and walked upstairs. I was like, loose here, I'm your dad. You don't talk to me that way, blah, 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 blah. Listen. I think that you should pray for those type of people, but feed them with a long handle spoon because they're vampires. People that always say they are a victim ultimately end up victimizing you as well. It's unhealthy. And if you're not sure whether it's you, it is you. Right? So you need to change that. Very self-destructive, very selfish, as though you're perfect. You can't say you're sorry. You're never wrong. You're going to find yourself by yourself. That's not the way the world works.
True indeed.
So it is
True
what
indeed.
it is.
No doubt. All right, so if you're just joining us, we are talking about 5 signs you need to grow up. All right? 5 signs you need to grow up. Comes a time where you have to get your ish together. All right? You get older every year, still acting like a child.
There you go.
So we talked about number 1.
Not number 1, thank you. Let's see about
number 2. Uno,
you
dos.
Do not pay for anything.
You do not pay for anything. Damn.
It's one thing to be laid off and miss out on income. I'm pointing fingers at people who are too lazy to get a job, but rely off of those around them. The same thing goes for those people who blow all their money on alcohol. The people who you go out and buy unnecessary shit for, and the people who go out to dinner every night because they don't know how to cook. These are the people that are more concerned about their social status rather than saving money for reasonable things like, geez, I don't know, a house, a car, bills, student loans.
Damn. You don't pay for it. It's a deep one, man. This is a deep one. Because I know people, right, that the rent ain't paid, that this ain't paid, that ain't paid, but they sure could buy some cigarettes. They sure could go to the liquor store. They still show up to the party and pay to get in. But none of the necessities are taken care of. And that's the problem. That's a big problem. Like, and we're talking about growing up. Maybe this is a sign. If you know somebody like that, or if this is you, maybe it's time to focus on what's really important, your priorities. And some people prioritize totally wrong. They'll put going out and partying or buying their favorite little toy or hobby or little gadget above paying bills and taking care of responsibility. That has to stop.
I think that what you're dealing with is the inability to delay gratification, and that's a hallmark of being a child.
Absolutely.
What you're dealing with is being a child. When I was a child, I thought as a child, I acted as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. To be that self-absorbed and to not take responsibility for the condition of your own life, as though there's some great mommy and some great daddy that's supposed to take. How arrogant is it of you for you to assume that you're not supposed to take responsibility for yourself? That's extremely childish and extremely self-destructive.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So is any one of these two you? Can you be honest enough with yourself to say that one of these two things that we just read off is you? And we're talking about signs that you need to grow up. Real talk. All right? Okay. So
Number 3.
Number 3.
Uno, dos,
tres.
Coquito.
Ah, I love Coquito. Okay.
You love everyone.
You love everyone. Peep this one.
You love everyone. I've come across an insane amount of people who throw around the word love way too carelessly. Seriously, thinking you're in love with every person you spent more than 3 days with is some middle school shit. First of all, you don't fully know people until you spent at least a half a year with them. Along with that, people who jump in and out of relationships so often that you can't catch up. I feel as though people now are interested in the quality of people they can date rather than the quantity rather than the quality. You should be looking for a potential spouse when you date someone, not looking for a flavor of the week. If you're one of those people, I sincerely hope you end up alone in the end. Wow.
Deep. You love everyone. Woo. You love too fast. Oh my God, girl, he bought me a drink. I love him. Girl, did you see how he just smiled at me? I think I'm in love. Guess what? John's taking me to the movies. I think I might love him. I'm gonna marry him. You got to give things time. And I get it. Sometimes you can instantly know things or whatever like that, but you can't be in love with everybody you meet. You just can't. It's impossible to be in love. You could like somebody. Oh, I met such a day. I like him. Nice person. But just because you see somebody, whatever, coming into your building every day or your job or whatever like this, and they go, hey, how you doing? God, I'm in love with him. I think I'm going to marry him. You know, you love everyone. You love too quick. And those are the type of people, again, like the statement said, that eventually end up alone because they move too fast on everything.
Let me tell you a story. Okay? Let me tell you a story. Had a girlfriend, and she brought me around her family and her friends. And watch this. One day I was at the gathering, and the cousin goes, you know, the cousin that still live in the projects, that get drunk and hot, but she tell the truth all the time. Tell the truth. She goes, damn, girl, you don't let no grass go under your feet.
Right.
Referring to my girlfriend. Now, I'm in love and everything is beautiful and this, that, and the third, so I don't really pay much of mind to it. After our relationship ended, I get a phone call saying I'm getting married. Okay. No judgment here. No, just hear me out. Want to do your husband know you was with me at the beginning of the year? So what I'm saying is, and it hurt. What I'm saying is, I think that sometimes people confuse freedom and sexual expression
with love,
with promiscuity, and immaturity. Let's look at why we are as promiscuous as we are. Let's look at why we go from relationship after relationship after relationship after relationship. It's because we have not grown up, because we're trying to use that person to satiate us. Watch this. And then you'll get people that co-sign it, right? Like, I'm a slut and I'm walking, and this is my female independence and this is my male independence, and all such matter of ignorance is that.
Right.
It is because that person, male or female, because you know, listen, how many, man, I got some brothers in my life, woman after woman after woman after woman after blah, 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 not talking to him, but like move in with him, right? The chick find out he ain't ish, he gets kicked out, and he gets another one and another one and another one. What's up with that? It's the immaturity.
Yeah, it's the immaturity. So
we really do stuff like that. We really do.
And I see people, man, they leave one relationship, they in another one the next day.
Right.
And they never give their own self time enough to breathe. You know, you got, sometimes you gotta reboot. You gotta reboot, you gotta reset yourself, give yourself enough time and space before you jump into something else. You know, and some people are so afraid, let's keep it 300, just to be alone. Some people are so afraid to be alone. So they rather have somebody just around them and just people around them that they probably don't even like, because they have a fear alone. Break that fear quick. It's okay to be alone and find some you time and just let it be you by yourself before you jump into another relationship. It is okay. All right. So we're going to move on.
Ooh, you cutting close to the quick, boy.
I'm just saying.
You getting personal there, Norm. How dare you, sir?
I'm just saying.
If I had a collar, I would pop it.
So we about to go to number 4.
Number
but before
4.
we go to number 4, guess what's popping on Saturday?
The Zulu
It's
Bar.
almost here. It's almost
The
here, son.
Zulu Bar,
Yes,
son.
yes.
10th year anniversary of BKS1 Radio.
10th year anniversary. It's our holiday party.
Bang, bang, bang,
This
bang.
Saturday at the Zulu
Grown
Bar.
and sexy.
Yes. West Orange, New Jersey. That's 437 Main Street in
West Orange, New Jersey, my
It's
neck
a
of the woods.
beautiful spot. The Zulu Bar is beautiful.
The Zulu Bar.
Come on out and have a great time. Celebrate with us. It's also our Who Owns the Mic open mic. So the open mic is going to be available for whoever want to get up there and touch that mic. But we already got some special live guests that's coming. That's
Yes,
going to rock
sir.
out.
Yes, sir.
We got some special live guests that's going to come and rock out and touch that mic and put on a performance for y'all. It's going to be some awesome performances.
Dig it, dig it, dig it.
This time around, this holiday party is going to be some awesome performances. Guess what? I'm going to be on the ones and twos.
All right, all right.
Taking y'all on that musical journey. You know what I'm saying? From the classics, you know me. I go 70s, I go 80s, I go 90s. Club, old school hip hop only. 90s hip hop only. 90s R&B, 80s R&B, 70s R&B. I'm taking y'all everywhere.
Respect.
A little bit of soca, a little bit of reggae. I'm going in. So come on out. And also my partner, DJ Okie E, going to be rocking out with me. Let me get some breather time so I can come out there and chill with y'all and bug out and have a drink and buy a shot or do whatever. It's going to be an awesome, awesome Saturday. It starts at 7 p.m. sharp. The tickets are up. So if you go on my Facebook, and you know me personally, you go on my Facebook, you see the link right there. You can get your $10 ticket. It's only $10 to get in, people. And the Zulu Bar got some great food.
Zulu Bar.
Great drink specials and
Ghana must
everything.
go.
It's going to be an awesome night of fun. Bring everybody. Bring your girlfriends. Bring your boyfriends. Bring your fam. Bring your cousins. Bring your sisters. Bring your girlfriends. It's just going to be off the hook, man.
Yeah,
Coming out
man.
and celebrate the holiday with us. It's our 10th year anniversary, and it's also going to be the Who Owns the Mic open mic series.
I'm
It's
gonna
going
dust
down,
off
man.
some of my
It's going
poetry.
down.
That's right.
Yes.
Come out and hear it. Sup.
No doubt, no
All right,
doubt.
all right.
Yeah, I want to see everybody there,
dig
man.
it,
Just
dig
have
it.
it. It's just gonna be a good time.
That's
And
right,
again,
that's
it's grown and sexy.
Grown and sexy. No children allowed.
Yeah, we putting it on that night. We putting it on that
Bring
night.
your guns. Leave your guns home. Okay. All
You
right.
stupid. You don't even have to say that for none of our stuff. You don't even have to say that.
Yeah, that's true. We grown
That
up.
don't even get attached to our stuff. But come on out, have a good time. Again, that's going to be this
Okey-dokey.
Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp, man. I was at Fridays last night. Fridays and a drink, just having a drink, because I don't eat there no more, right? But I had wings, but when I mean I don't eat, I don't get dinner there no more. Whatever. Last time they tried to kill me,
I
and they gave
remember.
me seafood, so
Right.
you can't mess up chicken wings,
Right.
So I just get wings and I have my little drink, my little $5 Long Island. And when I rolled up in there, some people was like, "Oh, yo, Norm, yo, ain't the holiday party, yo, ain't y'all having a party this week?" And I was like, "Yeah. Oh, we need something to go to, man, because they said it. He said y'all stuff be grown and sexy.
right.
I like y'all stuff." So I was like, that was just good to hear.
No
from
doubt.
somebody. And then 3 people there took my phone number and was like, just send us the link. We're gonna buy tickets. We coming. We gonna rap.
Dig it.
And some people said they coming in ugly sweaters.
Well, let's get it.
And some people say, yo, I'm coming dressed up. You can come
Come,
how you want
just
to.
come, bro.
But as long as you come grown and sexy.
Dig it,
That's
dig
all
it.
I'm saying. All right. So now moving on.
Support Black excellence.
No doubt. Moving
Aha.
on. So if you just joined, we're talking about signs you need to grow up. Signs, it's time for your ass to grow up, okay? There comes a time where you have to get your ish together.
Dig
all
it.
right? Get older every year, but you're still acting like a child. So we on number 4, right?
Number 4.
Let's rock with number 4. And let's see how this is going down. Shout out to Tracy Abrams on the check-in. Hey, Tracy.
You spend too much time worrying about others.
You spend too much time worrying about others?
If you're looking through someone's Facebook and see something intriguing, and your first instinct is to screenshot it and send it in your group messages to talk shit,
right?
Grow up. If you're constantly subtweeting on Twitter about people you don't know, drama that's not even here, you shouldn't be able to touch a mobile device. You are basically the worst one because you're not just subtweeting once, but multiple times in a row. If you're stalking someone's Instagram, comparing yourself to the amount of likes they get compared to yourself, grow up. I mean, all of this is pretty self-explanatory. Who gives a shit? Right. That's
I
how
like
I
this
feel
one.
about
You
it.
spend too much time worrying about others. Yeah, you do need to grow up, man. Listen. If you're worrying about others all the time, you taking the focus off your own life. You know what I'm saying? You putting a distraction on your own life. You know what you need to be doing, what you need to be focusing on for yourself, because you worried about what Wu doing, you worried about what Norm doing, you worried about what Tracy's doing, what Barb is doing, what D Sands is doing, what DT is doing. You know what I'm saying? What Phyllis is doing, what Kaz is doing. Come on, worry about you. And this is how people get jammed up all the time. They so concerned about what others are doing or not doing. It consumes them. It consumes their whole life, their whole existence, their whole day. Peeping into other people's lives. Oh, I wanted this. I wanted that. Let me tell you something. A friend of mine, childhood friend of mine, and it's funny. Sometimes old friends can't be current friends because they don't know how to let the past go. And if they see you moving in a direction that they ain't, it bothers them. All right. And it was an old friend hit me up, whatever. Yo, I'm just saying, you know, I know you got your house out in Jersey still and everything. You got your business, whatever. Yo, how'd you get that? I said, huh? How'd you get that? How do you make your money? You know, how you making money doing what you do? Like worrying about this and like, yo, like I'm not seeing you drive, you know, you riding a Chevy, whatever, but you got all this equipment and stuff. Why don't you have a Benz or a Mercedes? This person actually asked me that. Somebody I've known for years. And I was like, this is why I don't hang out with this person no more. And I thought about it. And they really wanted an answer from me. But you know how I responded?
How?
I'm good. You know, I just work hard. Whatever I got, just work hard for it. Oh no, I just want to know. I'm just saying, like, why was you so concerned? And so number 4 is a very serious one that people need to grow up. You spend too much time worrying about others. Shout out to Juanita carrying Hearts Towns. What's up, Juanita? We also on BKS1 Radio TV right now. You can see the full show.
All right.
Go ahead.
So. Listen. We suffer, you suffer, I suffer because we are obsessed with ourselves. The reason that people look at other people is because they want to juxtapose those people against their own selfishness. They're jealous, being envious. Being jealous and envious means that you're obsessed with yourself. That's why you suffer. That's why you'll never be successful. To covet another person, to rejoice in another person's misery. Why? Because you yourself are miserable, and you take energy, and you live and breathe and have your being over the suffering of someone else. That actually is sick. Now, I have people in my life. I don't know whether I should be surprised or not. High-powered people with high-powered jobs. Got the suitcase, the Louis, the tie, the car, the farm parked outside.
Right.
And is as petty and as envious and on that bullshit more than I could ever imagine. Man. And I'm saying to myself,
it's real.
I'm saying to myself, but I thought you were the grown-up one. I thought because you had the house, the car, the this, that, and are literally online obsessing over people. The next thing, I'm sorry.
Keep it 100.
I know we're personable on the show.
Keep it 100.
And I know that we love people.
Right.
Do you know that people take what we say as though we are personally here to offend them? You ain't read my quote? Was you talking about me? How come you ain't say hi? Why you ain't do this? As though.
Could I tell you something?
As though.
Can I keep 100,
do you
bro?
see all of this?
Can I keep
do
100?
You see? It's not about you.
Somebody.
What? I get that all the time.
Yo, somebody hit a woo.
Shout me out.
Somebody hit a woo and asked, "Yo, why didn't Norm? What's up with Norm? Why he didn't read my comment?" And he told me that. And this person that they mentioned, they like unfriended me because I didn't read a comment on the show. Excuse me, Mad comments coming through. I'm not the only one that see comments. You don't understand everything that's in front of me. Like, y'all don't know the system here.
Yeah, how
everything
it works.
that's in front of
You
me,
don't
how
know.
it works, and all these little boxes that checking this, whatever. I'm not looking at comments all the time. I miss a lot of things. It's not personal. It is not personal. It is not directed at you if I miss a comment. But the what type of psyche do you have to have?
Self-absorbed.
And what
They're
type of psyche
self-absorbed.
do you have to
It's about
have
them.
to get mad and think that was personal?
That it was actually a slight.
A slight towards you and get mad enough to unfriend me or stop talking to me because I didn't read a comment on a radio show. That wasn't personal and it wasn't intentional.
Since we're talking, and I'm gonna finish, but I'm gonna go
Bet
complete.
you think this song is about you.
Don't you? Yo, Norm at the club, I'm at work. Mutual friend approaches Norm. Oh, we ain't tell you that he know me? We ain't tell you? This is my friend for many years. No, for real. Before BKS1. Wu ain't tell you? Hold on. Let me make sure I don't tell Norm about this person that we mutually know and it's not the other. Like,
right.
To be that self-absorbed, okay. I don't know what's it's not. I promise you, it's not personal.
It's not personal.
This is a show.
It's not personal. It's not personal. If you inbox, first of all, I'm not on my inbox on time, and I uninstall Messenger a lot, back and forth on my phone. So if you got my number or you got another way to reach me or email, sometimes it's best to do that. I may not respond to an inbox all the time. It's not personal. Let me tell you, somebody hit me on the inbox when I noticed, when I finally did check my inbox, I had 7 inboxes with, are you just going to ignore me?
Yeah, that's Stan.
You just going to ignore me like that?
Looney,
blah, blah, blah.
man.
Yo, so why you didn't get back to me? And, oh, well, did I do something wrong to you? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
what are you talking about?
I just wasn't on message. I wasn't checking my inboxes like that. Y'all don't understand. Through the course of my day, and just like some of y'all are busy as hell out there, I'm busy as hell. I got a business to run. I got this to do. I got this to do. I got a personal life. I got a wife. I got this. I got that. There's so many different factions that have nothing to do with you. I'm just living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga.
Listen.
I'm not.
Last thing, then we're gonna move on. I've certainly been defriended, right? People stop following me based upon something that was said on the show. A. B. If I didn't get back to them in the time that they felt that I should have get, as though my entire day and it's my entire life. I'm not shitting on people. I'm not. I love everybody. Okay? But newsflash, the world is not about Dawood.
Oh my God.
So if I call you and you don't answer or you don't text me back, I don't automatically assume that it's some freaking plot, some freaking thing that I made up in my mind that you're slighting me. You know what I say?
Exactly.
You're busy. You an adult. You got something to do. It's not always about me. And when we meet you in public, we do love you. Right? But watch this. I understand that we're in your ear for 2 hours every day. Right? But just remember, even though we are intimate, please remember to introduce yourself.
First, at least, that's a start.
People be having conversations with me that I never remember. Sitting in the club and they start talking about, I don't know you. All right. I don't know you, fam. And I can't know everybody. Do you go on Oprah and be like, Oprah ain't read my tweet, so Oprah, I ain't gonna never support OWN again. I'm not saying I'm that big, but do you do that type of stupid stuff? Why? Because we just humble and we just kick it in baseball caps? You think what? I don't know. Okay, move on. This went left. I'm sorry. I don't know you, man. Maybe I can't get to know you. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Stop taking it personal.
Exactly. Shout out to D. Saying she said, I found that out. Norman E. Bradley, you are very busy. I will find a way to get to you. You have to understand, if you are an entrepreneur, if it's meant to me, it will happen. No doubt. But it's nothing personal though. It's like nothing. Don't like take that like it's a slight. No, it's just like let me tell you, right? So
go there.
Staff ain't like staff is heavy.
Go there.
Staff is limited. This is so I wear like
of course
20 different hats. Yeah. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I do anything from putting together studios to engineering in the studio to sweeping the floor or taking out the garbage or whatever. Like from the highest stuff to the lowest stuff. You know, so I'm always constantly doing something. My mind is always constantly going back and forth, whatever. I don't want you to take it as like, yo, he igging me or whatever like that. You know, it's nothing like that. It's just that you get consumed when you're running your own business. You get very consumed. It's different. If I had a straight 9 to 5, 9 o'clock I go into work, 5 o'clock I get off, right? I'll have time to do whatever. I have a lot more time. It's not like that. I'm working on a Sunday. 3 o'clock in the morning I could be working. You know, so it's no just 5 days a week for me. It's every day. And with that being said, man, again, we're talking about signs you need to know that you might need to grow up.
Grow up. It's not about you.
Signs you need to grow up. It's not about you. And I'm glad that was a deep one right there. Again, that was, you spend too much time worrying about others. All right, so number 5, and we're done. After number 5,
you can't say no. You need to learn how to stand your ground. It's common to be encouraging to engage in activities or decisions that you really don't have interest in. At one point, it was time to go out and experience all the things you thought you needed to do before you die. At a certain point, however, you gotta stop that. You can't be 26 years old, working your job, and getting completely shit-faced on Tuesday night because your friends told you to do it. You can't let people control you and tell you what to do, especially when it comes to things you are in control of.
Let me tell you, this is a big one. And you do need to, if you're like that, you just can't say no. You need to grow up. Because here's where that gets you. Hey Norm, can you pick me up and take me to New York? Yeah, sure, no problem. Get a phone call from my mom. Hey babe, can you run to the grocery store for me and get that milk? Sure, mom. No problem. Wifey, hey babe, can you come on? I need you to come on and take this picture and do this for me and blah 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 blah. Sure babe, no problem. My boy hit me up. Bro, I'm up the street. Come have a quick drink with me. Guess who's here? My man Raheem, blah, 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 blah. Come have this quick drink. Okay, bro. Sure, no problem. All right. Get a call from a business client. Norm, can you run this on CD for me and make these copies for me, whatever? We're going to pay you $100. Sure, no problem. Now, I just told about 5-6 people yes. Right? Mm-hmm. Somewhere along the line, I'm gonna short somebody.
Right.
Somewhere along the line, something's not going to get done out of one of those things. Somewhere along the line, I set myself up for people to be pissed at me. I set myself up for people to be mad at me because I couldn't deliver on one of those things. So sometimes it is okay to say no, or I can't right now, or maybe later, I'm not sure. It's okay to say no. It is okay.
You know when you get that frantic phone call, I need you. What am I going to do? And you tell them no and they get upset. This is what you do. You respond as though I was not there because I can't be there. Now, whether you agree or disagree, whether you have an expectation from me or we friends and we that or we other, this is what you do. Skirt, skirt. Since you in such a crisis, take your mind off me and act as though you never called me. And stop obsessing over what you think I'm supposed to do. Conversely, Dawood, check your expectations and become appreciative. When you stop expecting people to do this and to do that, and you simply appreciate what they do and what you have, you will find that people will do more for you.
Yes, absolutely.
Stop expecting the world to... Okay. Life is hard.
Yes.
Shit get thick.
Yes.
That's it. And sometimes you got to be by yourself and wear it. And it is what it is. And if you're depressed and sad and gropey, nobody's going to be around you. Conversely, if you're happy and living your dream and taking care of your business and getting busy, people are going to be upset with you too. Yeah. Because how dare you not? And who do you think you are? And how come this and how come that? So what I suggest is you find some peace in yourself.
Yep.
Get on your own square and worry about that, because when I was a bump on the live, they complain. When I'm on the show, they complain. I'm very busy as well. Listen. I understand that it's not always about me. And sometimes, you know what, in conclusion, it is about me. It's that I have to face my shit by myself and take responsibility for me. Not what someone else did, not what they expect, not how come, oh my God, and my mama, your mama been dead 20 years, shut the hell up. My father beat mine, your father ain't beating your ass now, he been dead. Sometimes it's for you to go through what you need to go through. That's what makes you attractive. That's why people come and help you, because they see what you're giving off. But you giving off this obsessive me, you need to drop everything that you need to do now. Nah, bruh. If you're in that situation, give to somebody else and watch your life change. Or stay miserable. I'm still on Instagram. Keep hating.
There's an expression that we say a lot, especially in this business, right? Your sense of urgency may not necessarily be mine.
Ooh.
Let me say that again.
Repeat that.
Your sense of urgency may not necessarily be mine. And that's all I got to say
about that. Life's like a box of chocolates.
I'm just saying. Y'all remember that one. And this is real talk, because there are some people that expect you to drop everything at the drop of a dime because they say jump. And it's like, okay. No. At least when you come at me, or if you ask for something, say, bruh, I need you to do something for me. But first,
you have the time.
But first, do you have time? And then what are you doing?
Are you busy?
Are you busy right now? They don't even ask that.
Nope. Just expect.
Yo, come pick me up. Did you even ask what I was doing? Or what am I doing currently? Or what's going on with me right now? Or am I working? Or whatever? And they'll get mad. They'll get mad when you say you can't. Anyway, I ain't even gonna keep going there.
I'm sorry. I got last time. I know we gotta go. Listen. Visibility raises expectations. You didn't give a damn about me or what I was going through. Had any expectations before you saw me. Now that you see me, right? Now all of a sudden your expectations increase. Because why? I don't know. I don't know what you think, Daddy. I think I'm better than you, or I'm shining over here, whatever. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times people see us on the radio, they see us on the computer, whatever, and their mind clips to, I know him back when he was this and back when he was that.
Right.
Stop expecting. Don't expect anything from anyone. You just appreciate what God put in your hand. You just appreciate where you are. You appreciate the people around you. You appreciate the goodness. That's how you get out of suffering. The end. Catch a damn clue.
No doubt. Shout out to, just reading some comments, shout out to God's Transformers movement on YouTube. He said, being a yes man will disappoint more people than saying no.
Yeah.
Like Norman said, you're going to short someone, maybe more. Shout out to Denise Sparrow. She said they should not take it so seriously. And then P. Woodbury said, Phyllis said, come on, people. Too freaking needy. True indeed.
It's gonna be all right. I used to be like that too.
Nah, true indeed. Shout out to, let's go to FB real quick. We going back and forth on these platforms. Okay. Let's see here. Juanita said, I don't say no all the time, but I have no problem with telling people no, and I mean just that.
Yep.
No doubt. DT says, stay on your grind. God will grind for you.
Yep.
True indeed. I like that, DT. No doubt. John Boo said real. No doubt, cuzzo. DT said appreciate and stop being selfish.
Exactly. Absolutely.
So we want to thank everybody for joining us today on the Man Cave Morning Show / Afternoon Show.
It was morning today, bro.
Yes, we appreciate you all.
One day, let's try for two.
No doubt.
Shut up, General.
This was a good day. Today was a good day. No doubt. We want to thank everybody for joining us, man. Don't forget this Saturday. Come on out and have a great time with us, man. It is our official 10th year anniversary of BKS1 Radio. It's our holiday party. It's the last Who Owns the Mic of the year. We're doing it at Zulu Bar, the
10th anniversary.
437 Main Street, West Orange, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Nice area.
Yes.
It's only $10 to get in, man. $10 to get in.
The
Zulu Bar got great food, great drink specials, everything. I'm going to be rocking on the 1s and 2s along with my man DJ Oki E. We're going to throw it down that night. There's going to be some incredible live performances that night. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss this one. We're going to end off the year right. have a lot of fun and just network. We may be giving out a few things, whatever. We're gonna rock out with our trivia and have some fun. Come on out and enjoy yourself this Saturday, 7 p.m. sharp. We rocking all the way to 1 a.m. in the morning. It's gonna be an awesome time. So come on out, get your ticket too. If you see the link online, I'll post it up again. Just get your ticket, man. Get your ticket early. Make sure you in the building and everything. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope to see y'all this Saturday.
BKS in the building.
Yes, our holiday party, man. Come on out, rock with us.
Holla,
and
holla,
everything.
holla.
It's our 10th year anniversary, as well as the Who Owns the Mic, the open mic series. You know how we get down when we do that. I'm be on that ones and twos, man, playing that music. So hope to see you all this Saturday. And again, remember, this show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because what?
You are the next best kept secret.
See y'all tomorrow.
BKS one for life, son.
Damn, I think I owed him for another bottle of Coquito. Oh, he said he's gonna treat me.
Yeah, I got you the ball. I got you.
He's gonna treat me.
The Coquito. It's not cheap. You better get home.
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
Hey.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.